we're going to be doing stuff around the S14 because Keep It Read is next month. Well, actually less than a month away. November 6th, we finally get to go drifting, man. I cannot wait. So I've got a couple parts coming for the S14 because I want to dial in that wheel alignment. I want to use a lot more of the tread than we did with the last event. Because the S14's low, we've got the stock camber arms in. I'll show you guys later on why we need camber arms. And the toe arms that I've picked out were the Slideworks toe arms. I hope they arrive on time. These are the toe arms that I've got. They're from Slideworks, very affordable. And then I got camber arms. The brand's called KKR. I got them from Car Mods Australia because everywhere else had camber arms that's just sold out. And they're 150 bucks, which is pretty reasonable for a track car. So I can't wait to try out the new wheel alignment with this new setup. And then we're gonna go to my mate Scott's factory. We're gonna quickly slap on some new tires onto the wheel so that way we've got plenty of tread for winter. We're gonna pick up some petrol as well. Do a few little touch-ups around the S14, so we'll go through the S14. So I'm gonna show you guys the tires that I've got, and then I'll show you exactly why we need camber arms. And this is exactly why you need camber arms when you lower your car, especially going out drifting. Look at that, we used barely any of the tires, so that's a complete waste of tire. I know you can flip them, but why would you pay $10 a time just to flip tires at the track when you can get more out of it if you just get camber arms? Alright, I'm going to show you the new tires that I'm going to slap on these. We've also got my old 17x8 rim. My mate Scott's got a spare 17.8 rim that we're going to take and chuck some tires on this. This is extra tires. These are the new tires I'm going to be slapping on the stockies. These tires are very cheap and they've got plenty of tread. I'm hoping that these last on track. We'll see how they go. If these hold up alright, we're definitely going to keep buying them because they're around $60 each tire. So that's pretty good for drift tires. So I'm pretty keen to slap these on. So we're going to go to my mate's shop and chuck these on the stockies. A massive shout out to my mate Scott for putting these tires on these wheels. So now we've got 2, 4, 6. And we've got 2 tires on the S14. So that's 8 tires in total. Hopefully that's enough for winter. It should be. My S14's only making 315 horsepower, so it shouldn't burn through them too much. The reason why I'm using stockies for now, it's the cheapest option. I can't find 17x9 wheels that I want to have for the S14. So what I've done is, as well, another big shout out to Scott, he gave me this wheel right here. It's a 17x8 rim. So this was my old R33 rim. The other rim cracked, so this was just sitting there, and Scott's like, hey dude, I've got another 17x8 rim if you want it. I'm like, hell yeah, man. So they're both 17x8. That one's plus 30 offset and that's plus 37 offset. So it shouldn't matter, they're just skidders. And then we chucked on some 235, 45, 17s. We got them at 40 PSI because my S14 doesn't have that much power. We'll see how these go on track. But these, the stockies, we've had to put on 50 PSI. Even he recommended it because the wall is so big that when you're drifting, the tire flexes. So hopefully all that PSI in there, 50 PSI, hopefully all that pressure in the tire keeps it nice and sturdy when we're out drifting. So we picked up some new lug nuts from GRK Tech. Got the gold ones for the S14, so they should look sick. So with the radiator brackets, I used zip ties last time. Now that I've got my drill, I'll use a self-tapper. It should fit. It's not like I can run into the store and pick up the part I need because we're going to do stupid clipping collect. It's gonna start raining and I still got some stuff to do. I feel like every time I do videos, it's always raining every time I work my car. I can go there, trip that guy out. Alright, so you should be able to self-tap that there. Once these are self-tap, the radiator shouldn't move. It's not even really moving, but it's good to have the support. So we'll do that now. Support is all in. Gotta love self-tappers, man. And the way I've got my catch can set up in this, it works. Like this breathes through there, then up through here into this catch can here, which has got a filter at the end, so it filters air so it can breathe. And I'm thinking about running another hose there to a better catch can, get rid of this stupid catch can. This was really expensive as well, man. It was like 150 bucks just for that catch can when I first had it in the 33. They're shit, I wouldn't recommend them. So yeah, I'm gonna get a proper catch can for this as well. I should mention, we do have one thermo fan at the front of the radiator, which does help when you have it left on, like it doesn't overheat, but when you turn it off it does, because I had to use a CA18 radiator. But I'm thinking, since there's a fair bit of room right here, I might grab another thermo fan and put it right in here, so it helps cool down the radiator a lot more with that one blowing as well. We still have the stock injectors, stock MAF. MAF is maxed out at 15 psi, injectors are pretty much at 100%. We're making 315 horsepower with stock injectors and stock MAF, which is pretty good, but they need to go. So what we're going to do is, I've got some Denso 555 side feed injectors I still got to do. So after a couple track events, we'll chuck in the new injectors, get a GTR R35 MAF, get a fuel pressure reg as well, and make some more power with that setup too. A lot of you dudes ask me what turbo setup I'm running and how do I get that loud flutter with this S14. Well, as I always say, you need a metal intake pipe right here, so that's a 3-inch. And the turbo that I'm using is off a Sylvia turbo, so it's a T28, but it's high flat at the front, and then the rear is a HKS R33 turbo. So it's basically a hybrid with an old school external gate screamer pipe setup, and it works perfectly fine. I reckon once we retune this car, we should easily make anywhere from 260 kilowatts to 300 kilowatts. We're gonna get a forward facing plenum, because this guy right here, the last drift event, if you guys don't know, was hitting up against the bonnet getting stuck, and I couldn't hear it happening because there's all the drift cars, the music pumping, and that really sucks. So I sprayed it black, and if there's any more scratches at Winton up here or it's getting stuck, just get a hammer and just smash it up. But where I'm going with this story, new forward facing plenum, then we'll sit about somewhere a bit lower so this throttle body won't get stuck. Then we'll chuck on some new injectors. Then we're going to take the head off, recondition some stuff, new head gasket, ARP head studs. We should easily push 260 to 300 kilowatts. That's all I want for this drift car, because it's just a track car. It's not like I'm racing or anything. So yeah, hopefully this lasts. The clutch is on its way out, so we definitely need to change the clutch very, very soon. Now these are eventually going to be skidders very soon. Like I've never liked these rims. They're just the cheapest option. They're like $140 for this rim, but they're going to make good skidders. And these are the wheels I'm thinking about going genuine rotor. That's right, genuine rotor. And these are the wheels that I'm wanting for this S14 at the front. At the back, it's just going to be all a bunch of different skidders. I don't care. It's just the front wheels. I want the nice specs. So they're 17x9 plus 25 offset, which is going to be good because I got the roll correction kit in this S14. Anything more than plus 22 with this setup is perfect. Alright dudes, I'm going to quickly show you a clip. This freaking Huntsman just ran into my bonnet, like as you can see here. And now I'm paranoid as that it's somewhere in the S14, like I went through one of the fire holes and it's just chilling out in here. I hate spiders so goddamn much. Inside of the S14, we've got the new shifter, the drift button, the tachos, steering wheel. I've got to chuck the quick release back on. And now that we've moved the battery inside to the boot, we've got more tire space in here. So I can put 2 tires there, 2 tires there, 2 tires there. So I can fit 6 tires in here, and probably more if I wanted to. Maybe a couple more pairs, and chuck all my tools in the boot while I'm towing. So that's sick that I've made room. I'm just waiting for the camber arms and the tow arms. I hope they arrive in time, because I have to rent a trailer, go back to Riley Garage, because I trust him doing a full wheel alignment on this S14, make it perfect. But the thing is with hiring trailers, man, god damn it, the amount of money that I spend on hiring trailers, I could have just bought one, but I literally have no room for a trailer. Somehow and somewhere, my fire extinguisher that was sitting here and in the R33, they were alternating, has magically vanished, gone. So I'm gonna have to order another fire extinguisher. Great. And another thing is, I gotta buy some more oil, gotta get an oil filter, gotta change out the oil before the track event. And then if I'm buying those new wheels, then I have to get new tread. And hopefully, you know what, I kind of want those wheels now, so hopefully they arrive in time for the wheel alignment. So that's just money, money, money on this S14 that we barely ever get to drive. So hopefully this whole COVID bullshit just ends, and then there's just so many track events I can just go to every month and just enjoy this car. And next month better not cancel, because camber arms and the tow arms, it's been 1 week since I purchased them and they still haven't sent them out, so my heart's racing a little bit on that. If not, what we're gonna have to do is we're just gonna have to wing it. We're gonna have to drift with a bunch of camber, and then what we're gonna do is just flip the tires at the track. Just pay $10 a tire just to flip them over. The headaches of trying to get a drift car ready when Ozpost is always delayed. So for this video, there really isn't much to do for the S14 until I get those parts, so hopefully soon. get some more mod videos out with the S14. Hopefully on November 6th, I am sitting in this chair drifting this S14. Alright dudes, I feel like I haven't shown you enough of the GRK Tech roll correction kit, so we're going to go up and down the driveway, turn the steering wheel, show you guys the full lock, but when we go drifting next month, we'll finally put these roll correction kits to the test and see how they are. We've got plenty of lock, so it's going to be so good for drifting. It's pretty crazy, yeah, just for a bolt-on mod. Oh man, I'm getting so excited. Look at this angle, man. Look at that. That is insane. No joke, dudes. Just from GRK Tech's bolt-on roll correction kit with there to make all this angle. That's absolutely insane. This is going to be so fun to drift. See on this side as well, roll correction. Man, that's insane amount of angle. So as you dudes just saw, this thing gets plenty of angle. Such an easy bolt-on mod to get, very affordable, no modifications at all you have to do is just bolt them on. And I can't believe how much angle we're getting just from these bolt-on mods. With the R33, we're gonna have to do plenty of work to get angle, but for now with the S14, I'm so happy with this angle kit. I can't wait to go to Keep a Read and finally try these out and hopefully get some mad angle drifting. I can't wait to feel that proper sideways action, man. I'm just getting so excited about this event. I've been itching to drift for a very, very long time, especially being on lockdown since the start of the year. It's been torturous. Do you guys want to hear the S14 dosing? Yeah, I thought so. So good, man. So I was doing some more testings in the driveway and I had no idea from those clips you just saw with the full lock with these roll correction kit. I was super impressed how much lock we got, and I actually started getting nervous about hitting things up inside the car. Like there's no binding issues. We're not hitting anything with the tires, but the problem is because we're getting so much lock now with this roll correction kit further than I thought, we cannot use a thicker tire. So we're gonna have to stick with 215, 45, 17 tires. Because if we go to 225, 45 or even higher, there is no way. We're just going to be hitting the body of the car and random objects, so we do not want that happening. So we're going to have to stick with 215, 45s to make this roll correction kit work. We're 17x9 plus 22 wheels. The new wheels I'm getting are plus 25, so it should be fine because it's higher up than plus 22. But yeah, I am super stoked that this roll correction kit went further than I actually imagined, so I cannot wait for Winton, November 6th. I'm such a spastic, I just realized why we just got more lock. The rack spaces. I forgot I put the rack spaces in with the roll correction kit, so them two together makes plenty of angle. So yeah, the roll correction kit by itself works just fine. Because I have longer tie rods, I had to use the rack spaces. And because I put the rack spaces in, gives out more angle. Duh. Oh my god. So yeah, that's why I've got so much more lock now. Just went over the RB25, we've got no leaks and no hiccups. Everything is running perfectly. All I need is just the camber arms and the toe arms, wheel alignment, and we're ready to go drifting. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Nothing really to do to the S14 until we get those parts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, share this video to your mates, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Catch you guys later.